Whoa, 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 whoa. Doing all right. They're driving on a Tuesday night. Come what may. Gonna dance the day away. Ooh. Driver's seat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh. Driver's seat. Oh, whoa. Doing all right. They're driving on a Tuesday night. Come what may. Gonna dance the day away. Ooh, driver's seat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Timmy's, it's Psychic Bob. You know what I'm singing. I'm going a little crazy. I'm a little off my rocker. Oh, my goodness gracious. I'm telling you. Kim Osborne said, she said, I know you rock. He was rocking the house. All right. Psychic Bob in the house. We be rocking. By the way, look where I am. Do you guys recognize the setup where I am? Some of you have been with me a while. You know where I am. I've been traveling all day. I'm at my mom's today. Yeah, come down to see her. Don't worry, everything's fine. Just want to come down for a visit, get away from the city a little while. Hopefully we'll be having mom in a video this week. I think she's going to, once she gets her hair done, she'll probably be in a video with us. So you know how she is about her hair. It is so awesome to be with you guys now. Well, welcome to Tuesday. His messages from the spirit world. And I've been so excited about being here with you guys. And anyways, I got to take off my glasses. I can't see the chat. I put on my old man glasses, you know. Hey, I rock out pretty good for an old guy, huh? What do you think? Not many old people can jam like I can. Hey, Colleen Croy. Yeah, I'm at my mom's. Hey, Maria H. Hey, Ken. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Alicia Wallace is here. Yay. Justin C. Alicia loves my shades. Thank you. Rafe Turtle's here. Thank you. I'm Mr. Cool. I'm going to put on my glasses. The lights are so bright in here. These bright lights we got. I can't see anything. Maybe I can just wear my sunglasses tonight. Yay. Kim's here. She said, oops. She said, I'm 53 and I still rock. Kim, you know what? Rocking is a mentality. It's not an age, is it? Because I have 21-year-olds look at me and say, damn, Bob, you're pretty good for an old guy. You are 52 and you're already still jamming. That's right. Psychic Bob will never age, you know. A lot of my friends call me Dorian Gray. They said, we know Bob has a secret picture in his closet that ages while he stays young forever. Oh, it's so good to be with you guys. I tell you, I'm so glad to be at Mom's. I've been having a challenging past few days. I can't go into details, but my website is down. I've got people fast and furious working to restore it. I can't go into details for legal reasons, but it looks like we have evidence that my website was purposely taken down by a third party, not through my web hosting company. And we've got some forensic people working on it. I may have a legal case coming. So I can't go into details, but just to say we're trying to get my website up. There's been some severe damages to it. And keep your fingers crossed we can restore it because it's really affecting my business. Yes, Gail, you win the prize tonight. Sniffin' Tears, that was the band. That's right. That song was from Sniffin' Tears, 1979's hit. Driver's Seat was the name of it. So yay, Mercury in retrograde. Angela, I wish I could just say it was Mercury retrograde, but this was actually an orchestrated, coordinated takedown. It's very serious, and it's we may be looking at felony charges on this situation because the amount of damage that has been done. Because I'm actually a legalized corporate entity. This is going to probably count under federal statutes of corporate sabotage, and it's a long story. I can't go into details, but some high-level people are connected to it, and that's all I'm going to say. So say a prayer for my website, guys, to get back, okay? Because until it's back, I can't get you my artwork. By the way, speaking of artwork, when the website comes back, and we're going to think positive here, you will be able to get a free download copy of my newest painting, which I brought with me because I really enjoy this. This painting is titled The Other Side. So when my website's back, you can get this. Now, if you like this painting, you can still get it in a t-shirt format at my merchandise store. That is still operational below this video. Or if you don't see it below the video, go to my main channel page at Spirit Channel. And up at the top of the screen, there'll be a tab you'll see that will say store, merchandise store, just store, I think it says. So anyways, yeah, so I'm sorry because I got a really cool painting and I want to share with you guys, and it looks like, you know, it's just one more thing. So it almost didn't get down here today, which is another drama. Anyways, I'll share that with you tomorrow. It's too much drama for one day. But anyways, I'm just glad you're here. And, you know, tonight we are going to, you know, do some spiritual work. We're going to do psychic readings. And I saw in the chat earlier, a lot of you were saying how much you enjoyed when we had Brian the medium on Sunday. And I think he was really great. You know, it's been a while since he's been out in the public. He used to be very, very out there in the public. He took a little break, like a lot of mediums do. I've had times where I take a break in my life, but he's coming back in a major way. And I'm really excited to be part of his scene. And you guys seem to really enjoy him as well. And we are going to definitely have him back here on again soon. Cindy says, Brian was great. Yes, he was, Cindy Fitzgerald. I agree. Antoine LeVay just said, I love Alice in Chains. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, hi, Jenny Clementi. Good to see you. B. LeClaire's here. TGVG. Yay. Daniel Moore's here. Daniel, don't worry. You didn't miss too much. Psychic Bob singing is always an adventure, okay? Fitz Gerklu. Hi, Bob. My name is Fitz. Do I have any messages for my father? Fitz, you're going to have to hold that. Let me try to get to that because we've got to do some meditation before I get into questions tonight. I can't do it until I open my channel. So, by the way, because you are always asking, but Fitz, thank you for a donation. Please don't let me forget you. If it disappears, just send me a note reminding me, okay? We will get to that. Anyways, so a lot of you say, what are you wearing today, Psychic Bob? So today I've been in a dramatic mood. So I've been wearing my theater mask t-shirt. How you like that? And I'm wearing this beautiful sterling theater mask pendant. And, you know, I love drama. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of drama. I loved going to theater. And, you know, I'm working with Lord Dionysus as my god these days, as part of my Wiccan pantheon. And the theater masks are often used by the followers of Lord Dionysus to represent him. Aren't these lovely? You know? Hi, Claudette. So good to see you. You have a wonderful soul. God bless you, darling. You have a wonderful soul to be here and to say such nice things. Thank you. Blessings to you. But, you know, speaking of drama and all things dramatic, you know, I love Lord Dionysus. And so I wear this pendant for my love of theater arts and for Lord Dionysus. And, you know, while I'm at Mom's, I'm having a little bit of a break. I'm still doing readings, but my schedule is going to be a little lighter on the readings. So I may not be able to take as many people as I do, but I am still doing readings. So please, because my website's on, call my office, 703-825-3929. Okay, now that'll phone number will be below this video. Okay. But I brought some wonderful books to read because I love drama, as I said, and I've brought some books of plays that I'm studying. This is Tennessee Williams. It's 4 plays, and I just love Tennessee Williams' writing. His plays really grip me. They capture me. And he's often been compared to Eugene O'Neill, who predated him by a few years. And so I got a book recently of Eugene O'Neill plays. So Psychic Bob is doing dramatic reading and enjoying some high drama at the theater. Isn't that fun? Well, I'm glad you guys are here. And yeah, I'm at my mom's house, Stephanie. Isn't that great? Yeah. So anyways, hi, Nicole's Spiritual Corner. Good to see you, darling. We are going to do readings in just a minute, so hold on. We'll get to that, okay? Kim said, I used to be a member of the National Thespian Society. I was too, Kim, back in the glorious 80s. I even lettered in drama. I had my I have to find my old letter jacket and show you guys. I don't think I've shown that to you. It's getting really old and it's having some issues, but I still have it and I can still wear it. But I had a big letter. Do you guys remember in high school we had Letterman jackets? Well, at my school you could letter in theatrics as well as sports. So I got a drama. I earned a letter for drama. And in high school, especially in the United States, those of you in Europe may not understand this, but it was really prestigious back in the day to earn your letter. It was awarded by the school system, by the county. And you can't just go buy and wear. You had to be awarded it by the county. And so I was awarded a letter. And it's like having a knighthood when you're in high school. It's very prestigious. So, Eric Ferguson, hey, good to see you. Speaking of drama and theater, what of that script you were going to do way back? Did that ever happen? No, Eric, we ran into technical problems. Thank you for remembering. That was put on hold because of technical problems. That's when Google Hangouts went down. Anyway, so we may revise that. It's just been on hold, you know. Sarah J says she remembers those letters from high school. Yeah, I had my letter jacket. I was what's called a letterman. I had my letterman jacket. Thank you, Jan. Jan Blackhead says, have fun visiting, Bob. Nice to have some mom time, no matter what your age. You are lucky. Lucky you. That is true. My mom is really good. You know, she spoils me. After the show night, I'm going to have an awesome home-cooked mom dinner. And you know, nothing like mom's home cooking. So I'm so glad you're here, you know. So, hey, Justin, see, hold your question. We're gonna get to those, okay? But before we get into this tonight, for those of you who are new here, we have some new people in the house. Welcome to Spirit Channel. I hope you'll subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Every Tuesday we gather and we do messages from the spirit world. I am Bob Hickman. For those of you who don't know me and just stumbled onto the broadcast, I'm a professional psychic medium. And every Tuesday we gather and I do free mini psychic readings. There is no charge for this. Some people donate to the show, and that's very appreciated. But money does not guarantee a reading. I got to be honest, because I have to go with what spirit tells me. So it's not that I don't want donations. I thank you, but I'm not going to promise everybody who pays gets a reading, because then I only work for people who have money. And the whole point of this show is to be of service to as many people as I can. Okay. So speaking of being of service, we got to do some meditation. And I thought we would try again the blink meditation. A lot of you have been saying you've been practicing that. And I thought we would try that again. Thank you, Gav. Gav says, smash the like button and keep Bob's channel going strong. Blessings to you. And I need it, because with my website down, only publicity I'm getting is YouTube and Facebook. And my website is rather highly ranked out in the material world. I was actually an established psychic through my website before I ever started YouTube. So my website being down really affects me, because I have a lot of people I read for that only know me through the internet, through YouTube or through my website, not necessarily YouTube. So thank you for your prayers. I'll let you all guys know as it goes on, but thank you for your support. Okay, so we're going to try our blink meditation. Now, for those of you who are new here and haven't done this, it's very simple. Hey, Darlene Weinbrader, good to see you, darling. Thanks for being here. I'm so excited. All right, so the blink meditation is kind of complex. It's kind of an advanced technique, but a lot of you have been telling me you've been trying it and learning to get it. And it's a little challenging, but I want to challenge you, because if we're going to all make spiritual growth, sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone. So this blink meditation for some of you has been especially challenging, and that's okay, because it's meant to be. So don't feel bad if you're having a hard time, okay? Insanely large clownfish. I've been following since I was a teen. Oh my gosh. Well, see, insanely large clownfish shows how old I am. And now you probably are grown with kids of your own. You know, it's funny how time goes, you know. I've been on YouTube over, I think, 13 or 14 years now. Isn't that funny? My God. And it was, hi, Jan. Jan, Bob says, you are so kind and generous to all. Thank you so much for all you teach us. You have such a lovely energy. Blessings to you. Well, you know, I always say spirit brings everybody to this channel. So you've been brought by spirit, and all of you here are part of spirit. And I was led by spirit. So we're all just linked to spirit. We're all trying to do the best we can. Some days Psychic Bob ain't so lovely. I have some days where even I have my rough edge. And yesterday when I was in meetings with, you know, the detectives working on my website, I was not in a very kind Psychic Bob mood when I found out what was plotted against me. But Psychic Bob always comes out because spirit takes care of me. And this is one of the things I want you to remember. When you guys see me go through hard times, try to remember this. It's part of the journey. And even the you know, psychics go through hard times. Spiritual followers will be challenged in this life. And part of it is we choose. We choose to come to this earth and take on these challenges. So you know what? I'm accepting as all as part of the growth, part of the game of life. As Shakespeare said, all the world is a stage and all men and women are merely players. So we got to play our part in life. And hopefully we'll play it well. You know, playing it well for me means following my path no matter what. Hi, Miss Limitless. Good to see you. Beautiful blessings and gratitude. You say, well, darling Miss Limitless, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So as I said, we're all playing our part. So how do we play our part? You know, I ask myself this all the time. I say, how am I walking my path? And you know how I walk my path? Is I just simply choose every day, no matter whether I feel good, whether I feel bad, whether life's great or not, I'm going to go out and do my work, serve spirit and serve all the people I know. And you know what? Somehow, no matter how bad the day is, it just gets better. There's true joy with working with the spirit light. Speaking of the light, let's do some meditation and then we'll jump into readings, okay? So I want you all to get comfortable there and put your hands off the keyboard for just a minute, okay? And we're going to do the blink meditation. Now, what this is I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1. Okay, I want us to start. We're going to just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. And when I get down to 1, we're going to practice as if, imagine inside of yourself, you turn on a switch. In fact, let's do it this way. This might make it a little easier for you, okay? In the middle of your chest area, like right here, open your eyes for a second. In the middle of the chest, I want you to visualize that you have a button, just a little push button that says blink or light or inner light, whatever you want to call the button. There's a little button right here in the chest. Oh, my shirt dents like there's a button. That's kind of cool. Okay, so when we get down to 1, I want you to literally take your finger and I want you to put it right here in your chest. I want you to push that button. Don't push hard because you'll hurt yourself. Don't bruise yourself up. Just gently push the button. And when you push the button, all the light in your body comes on instantly. You'll be filled with glowing light, like that quick. Not like 3 minutes down there, just like blink, we're on, okay? So let's try this, all right? So take your hands off the keyboard. We're just going to close our eyes for a minute, okay? And as we close our eyes, I'm going to count down, all right? So get ready. Find where that button is on your chest. Put one of your hands up near it, okay? And we're going to count down. 3, 2, 1, blink. And now open your eyes. Did you push your button? Did the light come on? All right, that may have been challenging. Let's do it one more time, all right? So let's close our eyes. Put your hand right on the middle of your chest where you're going to push that button. Don't push the button yet, but wait till we get down to 1. All right, let's try it again. We're going to see the light instantly fill our entire body from head to toe in a flash. 3, 2, 1, blink. Ooh, I could feel it. Ooh, that was powerful. Did you guys like that? Oh, thank you so much. Wonderful. All right, it worked. Your lights can. Jay Whippet said the light come in. Marie Steuben Lopez said the light came on. TGVG, it's your lucky night. You're the first message tonight. TGVG writes and said, oops, where'd you go? Just went off the screen. Hold on, I got to get you back here, TGVG. Okay, what does Spirit have to say? Well, I got to tell you, TGVG, as I'm walking into your light right now, I'm hearing, this is going to sound weird, but I'm hearing, it sounds like reel-to-reel projectors. Do you remember the old movie projectors when they used to have movies going. Well, I'm getting these reel-to-reel projectors moving around you and through your energy. This tells me that you're at a place of creativity. I feel like there's issues here around like media or film production or something here. And Spirit says, let the real flow, flow with the real. So you're at a crossover point right now where your secret to success is just moving with the energy. Don't have to fight. You don't have to push anything. Just go with the flow, okay? Because they keep telling me that by the time we get to May, things are in a much stronger position for you. I feel like there's some issues around education here, or schooling, or kind of getting something wrapped up with education. And they're saying that by May, you're on your way, okay? So remember that by May, you're on your way. Spirit's blessing you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your question. Oh, somebody just donated $10. Oh my gosh. Thank you for your donation. Misty Hay. Hey, Bob, it's me again. Last week you gave me an insight as to why my relationship ended. I know he'll come back, and I'm in pain over what to do. I had thought of us as twin flames. Thanks, Bob. You know, Misty, I am so sorry for that pain. And I know you've gone through a lot. But you know, this is a time for you where you've got to let Spirit do the work. You can't force anything. See, when we talk about a relationship, there is a soul connection. And as I told you, I think I mentioned to you that I don't like to put the term twin flame or soulmate on things because I think it makes too much pressure, you know? I feel like right now, though, from now probably until around end of April, beginning of May, this is your time for self-reflection and self-healing and self-nurturing. So put your energy into yourself right now. I really feel like you want to get out and kind of rediscover life on your own, because I feel like you've been, you know, kind of isolating, and I don't think that's good. And I understand why. I certainly get the energy why, because you've been through so much struggle there. But I want you to discover who you are, because if you want to go back either into that relationship or another relationship, you need to come in with a whole complete self, or you will repeat the pattern. So now the next 2 months, it's all about you. Think about the hobbies that you used to love to do, maybe even when you were younger, before you even met this person. Think about what brings you joy. Maybe you've been thinking, gee, I want to go down to my local art gallery and look at art. You know, that's always a good thing to do. You know, get out, discover life, and you will have healing. And when you are ready in May to start into a new relationship or return to that one, it's up to you. I never tell people, you know, you can't go back or that go back to the relationship. I say let Spirit lead you, but your energy will be in a wholer place, a more whole place, where you will be able to give from the place of clarity and not be drained and not be only half focused. I hope that helps a little bit. I send blessings to you. Thank you for your kind time and being here, and for your donation. Ari Colleen Radaba says, do you know if my novels will start to make a profit? Love you, Bob. They will actually, Colleen. It's probably not going to be till about June until you start to see some money around that. But I do feel like you have a gift of communicator, and I do feel like your writing is being literally guided by Spirit. And what's interesting is you're going to be in a position where the national economy, as we go into the summer, is going to be stronger. There'll be a lot more consumer confidence, and your energy is going to meld with the national energy at the right time. That money will start to flow for you. So please don't shelve your books. Please don't give up on your writing. Keep it going. Your timing is right. Okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Eric. Eric says, definitely powerful, Bob. Blessings to you. I'm so glad you got to do that meditation. By the way, Eric, I've got a voice back here as I'm trying to talk to you. Somebody's cutting in. You know, it's funny. I wasn't planning on giving you a message because you didn't ask a question, but somebody's pushing their way in here. And it's Edgar Casey's back here. You know, Edgar Casey is an amazing guy. He helps a lot of people. I have to say he's not exclusive to you, Eric, because he helps a number of people, but he is trying to help you right now. And Edgar Casey's asking me to tell you that he said that he's very pleased with you, that you've been making strides in your development. And please don't give up. He says, tell him that he's further along than he realizes. So he's working with you. Call him Mr. Casey. He's going to strengthen that connection with the spirit world. Okay. There you go. All right. Next question. Amy, 2572. Bob, what do you see for me for love? You know, Amy, I feel like you've been doing a lot of that inner work and that healing. And I think that the next 2 months for you opens up new beginnings in love. I feel like you're ready to kind of start new, but I think there's somebody new coming in. And I keep getting like the months of April and May around this. So I think that's where a new beginning happens. I want you to be open to somebody who's, what's interesting is this person feels almost radically different. It's as if they are somebody who you would have never been attracted to normally, but you feel this draw to them. So watch it. I feel there's an online connection that comes with this. Next 2 months opens up love for you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you, Fitz Zirklu. Hi, Bob. My name is Fitz. Do you have a message from my father? Thank you, Fitz. Let me see if I can get him in here. Fletcher, do you have anybody? Get Doris. Okay. My guy Doris wants to help us with this. Let me see if Doris has anything. Yeah. I've got a man back here. I think this is, what's interesting is I'm actually getting, it feels like it's going further back, like a grandfather or a great-grandfather that's coming here on the father's side. And I'm getting this person coming in, and it's like they're saying, not to worry, he'll be along soon. So I do think your father wants to communicate, but I'm not getting him right at the moment. But I am getting this grandfather figure, or it's a great-grandfather. I'm not sure which, because I'm having a little trouble with him. But I hear him saying, he said, yes, I've come as a precursor to let you know that he's on his way. So it does look like you will get a connection here. This grandfather's asking me to talk to you about a dream as well. I think your father has tried to already speak to you in a dream. It looks like there's some sort of attempt to connect. And I think that that attempt to connect is going to get stronger here over this next month. So I'm going to let that sit because maybe they'll be able to bring in your dad. I can't get him at the moment, but the grandfather came as kind of a forerunner to build the connection. I hope that helps a little bit. But watch the dreams because that's where he's talking to you, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, let's jump down here. Okay. Cindy, oops, hold on, Cindy. I just saw your question. Cindy, any messages from Ken Lawson's dad, which is Kim's son? Let me see if I can find out anything for them. Hi, Ken. There you are. Ken says, any messages? Okay, so this is for Ken Lawson then. Okay. Cindy, you're so sweet. Ken, you know what's interesting? Right now as I'm walking into your vibration, I am picking up an entity around you. It is a male. I believe this is a father. I get a man, and it's interesting because he stands back here, and he's very calm. He's very quiet. He's not coming in with a lot of boisterousness. And I feel like he feels very sad. Now, don't worry, he's not suffering, but he's giving me the energy of being sad because he feels like he left way before his time. And he said, tell my son, I'm so sorry. I feel I abandoned him. And he said, you know, he said, if I had been a little more careful, I could have stayed longer. And he feels like he in some way injured his body or his body was injured. There may have been an issue around him of an addiction issue, either an alcohol or a drug issue. And he says to tell you, he says, don't go my path. He says, life is so precious. Don't waste it. Have fun. You don't need poisons in your life. So he wants to let you know that he's in a place of clarity. He's in a place of purity, and he's bringing energy that is strengthening you for your journey. And he wants you to know that he regrets the way things turned out, but he said, I never stopped loving you, though I don't think I showed it. And he said, I wasn't real good in life at communicating. And he said, but I'm trying to help now. So he's going to be a helper to you from spirit. And he said, if he wants me, now he's not forcing it. He says, if he wants me, I'll be around to help him. Okay. So I do pick him up. He sends love to you. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Ken, for helping me to know where to direct this. But he sends love to you. Blessings to you. What's it? Hold on. Yes. He also sends a greeting to Kim as well. And he says to tell you, to Kim, he said, tell Kim, I loved her and I'm sorry I left the way I did. And he said, I created a lot of problems for a lot of people. And he said, I hope you all will forgive me. And he said, I've been working on myself here. And he said, guess what? I got over to the light. And he said that at the time of his crossing, he wants you to know that he said it was a place of freedom. I get the sense there was a lot of toxins in his body. And it's strange. I don't know if he was diagnosed with cancer as well, but I'm getting like black cells in his body, like little black cells that flow through the body. That generally indicates like some sort of cancer issue around him. And he said it was bad, but he said, I'm free of it all now. So he has to let you know, Kim and Ken, that he's with you. And he says to you, he said, Cindy, thank you for helping me get through here. So Cindy, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Blessings to you all. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. All right. All right, Lisette Diaz. Hey, Bob, is my little niece Scarlett gifted / psychic? Yeah, you know, Lisette, it's interesting because when I step in Scarlett's vibration, I'm getting flashing blue and purple light. This tells me even at a young age, she's an old soul. She's very connected to vision. She has a gift of clairvoyance, and she may start telling you she's seeing people. She might start saying, you know, she gets a little older, and she might even do it now, but I think that this will be over the next year. Like she might start literally saying, oh, I was talking to, you know, grandpa, or I was talking to my friend, and you might say, who's your friend? And she'll say, you know, my friend over there. And everybody in the family alone, and there's nobody there. It's her spirit guides. And she does have a little girl around her in spirit. And I think she's helping her. This little girl, I keep getting the name around the spirit guide that's connected to Scarlett is her name. It sounds like Lisa or Lisa Marie. It's kind of like a dual name. And I think Lisa Marie died a very tragic death. I think Lisa Marie may have even been murdered. But she's in the light, but she's now helping Scarlett to open her gifts of psychism, because I think Lisa Marie was a psychic child. And now she's literally reaching across to help Scarlett. Okay. I also get an older man around Scarlett. I keep wanting to put a grandfather figure, possibly on the father's side of the family as well. So I'm picking up this other male. And if it goes further back, forgive me. Sometimes it's a little hard to decipher between grandfather, great-grandfather, and great-great-grandfather. But I get a grandfather figure around Scarlett as well. So she may start talking about him. One of the things you can do is she's identifying this person is get a family photo album and just let her look through and say, do you recognize anybody? And she'll point, she'll say, oh, that's the man I talked to. And that'll give you your confirmation. But she's definitely psychic, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. All right. Hi, Amy White. Good to see you. Will I ever find love? Yeah, you will, Amy. I have to tell you, I don't think it's till later in the year, though. I keep getting like October, November around this, but I think there'll be a connection at that time. And now what's interesting is I keep seeing you meet somebody, and I feel like it's through like a carnival or a fair. It may be like a county fair. You know, carnivals come to town, they have rides and booths for games. It's some sort of environment like that. It's early fall. Maybe it's September, October. It's not hot. It's not really hot, but it's not freezing cold. It's like right at that where summer ends and autumn begins. But that's where I see it this year. So I want you to explore if there are any county fairs or carnivals that are coming through your area, because I get this is not far from you. And that's where you're going to meet somebody. Isn't that funny? It's like you're waiting in line for tickets and you just start up a conversation. Anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. What's that? Hold on. Fletcher just said something. Yeah. The name is Jim or Jimmy around this. So yeah, the guy's name will be Jim or Jimmy, something like that. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, Mason Alexander McCall just donated $4.99. Thank you, Mason. I was wondering if I have any messages for me. Yeah. You know, Mason, I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your frequency, I'm hearing, this sounds like a rush of wind around you and all these voices. I think you're opening psychically now, and I think you're going to start hearing messages. You have a gift of clairaudience. They're asking me to talk to you here about also some sort of education issue, like you might be picking up a degree or going back to school. But I want you to watch, because you're at a learning place and you're at a psychic development place. And some of this may not actually be formal school. It could be like psychic development training or something. But I'm getting learning around you, and I'm getting this powerful presence of spirit. One of your spirit guides' names is you actually have a woman around you, and she gives me the name. It sounds like it's a name like Lauren, L-A Lauren. But it's interesting. She's dressed in like 1950s style clothing. You know, women wore the kind of the dresses with the wide skirts. Well, anyway, she's dressed in 50s clothing, and she said, I was a medium. And she said, back in the day. But she's around you in spirit and guiding you. Okay, Lauren's your guy. I want you to start talking to her. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of donations here. All right, Dinky, $9.99. Thank you. Hi, Bob. You told me to hold off on an acting manager, and I did. And someone else came along, so I signed with them. But it still feels wrong for some reason. I feel so stressed and can't pay my rent. You know, Dinky, I think what's happening right around that situation is that it's not the manager right now that's the problem. The new manager, I think, is actually going to work out for you. But you need to kind of, I know this is going to sound weird, I want you to act as if everything's fine. Now, I'm not saying be in denial, because we know it's serious. But you know what? I don't see you being displaced. And I think that literally in the next 2 weeks, you're going to get a good gig. So hang in there, because I do see work for you. I'm getting a connection with television, actually. Like this will be like a paid at a higher rate. May either be commercial or like some type of variety show on television. But I'm getting an acting gig, and I'm getting also something that may actually be a television series for you. So don't give up. You're almost at the turning point. You did the right thing by going with the new manager. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Excuse me, guys. Hold on. I'm having some matters. I got to drink some water. Who, when all the spirits rush in, it just kind of overwhelms me sometimes. All right, Jenny Clementi's here. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you, dear. Jenny writes, and thank you for your donation, both of you. I sometimes forget to say thank you. So thank you, Dinky, for your $9.99. Thank you, Jenny, for your $9.99. Jenny writes this, my dad passed when I was a little girl. Does he have any messages for me? Is he trying to connect with me? And who are my spirit guides? Let me just step in a little closer to your frequency here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. In terms of spirit guides, there's a man around you here, and he says he gives you a name of Pierre. He says, I'm Pierre. And it's funny because he speaks with a French accent. He says, I am an artiste. I'm Pierre. And he says that you are opening up your creativity right now, and he's coming in to help you. Maybe some connection coming here with you, like fashion or makeup or esthetician work, but you got a lot of creative energy now. And I feel like you have a connection coming that may put you more connected to art and fashion, okay? But Pierre is your guide, and he's around you. He said that he lived in France during the 1920s, and he said he was part of the Impressionist movement. And he said, we kept it going after Monet left us. So he was part of the Impressionist school. So you might want to do some research on abstract, or not abstract, but on like Monet's Impressionist period. Okay. All right, hold on. Doris is back here. Doris? Yes. Doris is saying that your father is with you. Hold on. Let me see. Can you bring him closer? Okay. Jenny, I keep hearing somebody back here, and what's funny is he's coughing a lot. And I don't know if he had an issue around the lungs when he passed, may have been a smoker, but he's coughing to get my attention here. And I keep hearing him say, he said, I'm okay now. I'm over the worst of it. And I get the sense at the time of his crossing here that he was in a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. And he says, tell her that I made it over. And he also feels as if he abandoned you. He said, tell her I never meant to leave, but I couldn't stay. He says to tell you also that he has been visiting you. And he keeps holding up 2, and I get the sense this is the last 2. He just said 2 years. He said, over the last 2 years, he said, you've been going through an awful lot. And he says, I've been with her through the last 2 years. And he said, tell her I'm not leaving. She's out of the worst of it. But the next 2 years are times of joy. And she's got to have faith in me and know that I'm helping her. And he says that he loves to listen to old music. He's playing music like from the 50s and 60s for me. I don't know if he did that in life, but he loves that now. And I want you to listen, because I feel like you're going to be out in public and you're going to hear like 1950s or 60s music. You're like, whoa, where's that coming from? Like blasted on loudspeakers. That's his sign. That's a sign that he's with you, he's guiding you, and he's helping you. Okay, but he's going to be giving you signs through music. And he said he loves you. He said, I'm fine, but watch for my signs. Okay, he said next 2 years, new beginning. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps, darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. All right. Dinky just donated $4.99. Ups, Dinky, I just lost your message. Hold on a sec. I got to find it here. Dinky donated another $4.99. I couldn't see your message. Let me jump down here. All right, Dinky, I'm so sorry. I couldn't see it. Retype the message and I'll watch for you. You don't have to put any more money in. Save your money for your rent. Okay, please. I don't want you spending rent money on this. Okay, and I tell this to everybody. Never put yourself in jeopardy for a reading. It's, it's not that it's not worth it, because readings are valuable. But Spirit doesn't want you to not pay your rent to buy a reading. And I tell people, sometimes people call me and they'll say, well, I'm about to be evicted, so I want to buy a reading, and I hope that I'll make the money up that I need this for. And I tell them, don't buy a reading, pay your rent. And then Spirit, by honoring your obligation, Spirit will take care of you. And then you'll have the reading when you're ready. Okay. All right. Stranger Things on. Bob, will I end up doing psychic work in the future? Anything occult related? Yes, you will. You're a natural witch, and I see you doing magical work. I see you definitely being a medium, and I think that you'll be very gifted at working also with the Fae, spirit communication. So yes, okay. So anyways, I hope that helps. Blessings. Rooster sideburbs. Bob, do you see me moving in the future? Oops, wait, hold on. Did I get the right one? Yes, thank you. Just donated $9.99. I do, but I get a delay around this. I don't see it till early next year. I think you want to go sooner, but I think there's going to be some delay. And I'll say don't panic around that, because after we get into 2021, I feel like you're in a much more prosperous position. I think there'll be some job changes this year that's going to put you kind of off that plan, but it will grow you financially. So in January 2021, I think that then you'll be able to do a move. So that's the time I see around it, okay? Yeah, you're going to move. What's interesting is I always get a feeling this is a long distance move, like literally like moving across a country. It's not a local move. This is a large move. And I think it will also be connected with the job. I want you to watch this year around the month of June, because I feel this is a turning point connected to work around you, as if in June there's a new job opportunity. And I feel like that's going to start that process. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice today. That's going to start that process to giving you the money that will culminate in a move in January. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much. All right, Dinky, here's your question. Thank you. Dinky says, Bob, do you think I will get evicted this month? I couldn't pay my rent and I'm scared. No, you won't be evicted, but you must go talk to your landlord. And I want you to talk to your agent as well that you hired, because I want him to know that time is of the essence so that he will be focused on you. I still see your landlord working with you as long as you don't do the duck and dive, try to avoid them. Call them up directly and tell them, because they'll work with you. No, you won't be evicted, but you've got to talk to them. Call them literally today or tomorrow. Okay? No, you'll be okay. All right. Okay, hold on just a second. Ooh, we're flying through the questions here. Daniel Moore, Bob, what do you see around me? What do the spirits have for me? Hold on a second, Daniel. Let me step into your frequency closer. Yeah. It's interesting. I'm getting Native Americans around you. And I think it's connected to one of your former lives in the Civil War. I think that you actually knew a lot of Native Americans and you studied with them. Even though you were a white person in that life, you were received by Native Americans and they're still guiding you in spirit. I get literally like 4 natives around you and I hear them like all talking and some of them are playing drums like to welcome you. One of the names that I'm getting around is one of the 4. I can't get all 4 for right now, but I'm getting one of them. And there's a spirit guide around you. And the name, it sounds like Silver Raven is the name, Silver Raven. He was a Native American. He says something about connected to the Blackfoot tribe. So I think you had a connection through like North Carolina with the Blackfoot Indians in the 1860s. But he's one of your guides, Silver Raven. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Hey, Kate Pigeon's here. Oh gosh, because I'm losing my voice. Hold on. Kate says, hi, Bob. Any messages from Spirit? Thank you. Kate, I'm getting Doris back here. She's talking again. And I love Doris. She helps so many of us. And Doris says to tell you, she said, now tell Kate just to put on her big girl boots and march on in there and get what she wants. You're coming into a time where you're going to have an opportunity to make some more money and to kind of further yourself financially. And so Doris has said, she said she's walking in there with you to speak your truth, okay? She says to tell you you're doing very well as well. And she said, tell Kate, she said she's done so well through such adversity. And she said, we in the spirit world have noted it. It is not forgotten to us. So I want you to be talking with Doris because she's helping you continue to move forward now. And she's working with you, okay? Thank you for being here. I hope that helps. Blessings. All right, Alicia Wallace just donated $5. Bless you, darling. Thank you. Any messages from my papa? Let me see if I can get him in here. Hold on. Is Doris still back there, Fletcher? Hold on. Doris has a line. Alicia, I love Doris though because she's such a good communicator for me. She really helps me to connect to people even stronger. Doris, are you there? For Alicia Wallace. Okay, hold on. Somebody's coming in here, Alicia. Okay. You've got another guide that's coming in here. Hold on. Somebody's trying to talk to me. It's an angel. Oh, wonderful. Archangel Raphael is here for you, Alicia. And Raphael says that he's coming in, he says, to build the bridge between you and your father. And he says, I've come because your father, he said, is learning how to connect stronger. And he said that in life, he was challenged with psychic things. And he said, now he's learning it in spirit. Can you help him to come through? Okay, Raphael's bringing him over. Hold on just a second. Oh, no, don't cry. Your dad's here. He's crying. He's got tears. And they're tears of joy. He's not suffering. He said, I've missed her. He said, I have missed her. I have missed her. Your dad wants you to know that he's back here for you. He's asking me to talk to you about getting things settled. It looks like there may be an issue around a housing change coming later this year. And he said, I'll make sure she's settled and secure. He said, it's the least I can do. And he says, the wonderful thing, he says, I can really help her over here now. So your dad's talking to me about some issue around a move or a transition in housing. And he says, don't have any fear, darling. It's going to be fine. And he said, I'll get you settled. Okay, so he's with you. He's asking me to tell you as well that he's been coming around here recently to get your attention. Now, this is what's weird. I'm smelling a cologne on him, and it smells almost like it's like a pine scent. It's like pine and lavender. It's a really nice sort of like cologne, and he's wearing this cologne. So you're going to start smelling a cologne like that. And that's a sign that he's around. It almost be like lavender water. That's an old style cologne they used to wear back in the 60s called lavender water. But he's wearing something like that. It's got a little bit of a pine scent. It's very nice. I don't know any colognes on the market that smell like this exactly today. But he's going to be giving you that sign. And so he's with you. Okay, darling? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, sir. Okay, they're stepping back. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, Jenny Clemente. My husband, Kevin Pullum, wants to know, is his grandma in peace and does she have any messages for him? Who is his spirit guide? Jenny, let me see if I can get anybody through for him. Doris, can you help me on this? Yeah, for Kevin Pullum. Yeah, you know Jenny Clemente. We just read for her. Okay. Doris is asking me to tell you, Kelvin, excuse me. Is Kelvin? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kevin or Kelvin? I think it's Kelvin. Kelvin, Doris is asking me to tell you that your grandma is at peace. They're asking me to tell you that at the time of her crossing, she didn't want to go because she was trying to protect some other members of the family. It seems like this grandmother was a peacekeeper, is what they're telling me. And they said that she did go over, but they had to persuade her because she kept saying, well, if I can stay here, I can do stuff to help people. And they're saying to tell you that they did take her over and she's at peace. And once she realized they told her she could do more in the spirit world, she then decided to go over. But she was fighting them at the end there. She wouldn't let go. And she wanted to stay on Earth. And had she would have become earthbound, but she is not earthbound, okay? I also get around you, Archangel Michael is one of your spirit guides. So he's here for you as well. And Michael is literally handing me a change purse, and it's filled with coins. This means that there's going to be a money blessing for you. And they're asking me to talk to you about beginning of May. Looks like some more money coming to you in May, new work opportunity or some sort of blessing financially. So be open to that. But you can talk to your grandma. And Doris said, she's going to also be coming around you. And she will have a hand in the transition energy around May. So she's going to be helping you with some finances and blessings. So call upon her. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Rachel Pixie 67. Hi, is there any messages from Spirit for me? Hold on, Rachel Pixie. Let me tune into the energy here. I'm getting a lady back here in my ear. Hold on. Is this for Rachel? Okay, Fletcher said it is. Hold on. Sometimes different voices come in. I'm trying to make sure I get them to the right person. Rachel, this is for you. There's a woman back here, and it's interesting. She's dressed in what I'd call it medieval witch attire. She's got on like a dark green dress and a dark green long veil, and she's walking with a beautiful, looks like a hand-carved wood staff. And she said that she was a teacher of spiritual communications and magic. What is the name, darling? Can you give me your name? Hold on, what's your name? She gives me the name, it sounds of Morgane. She says, I am Morgane. And she said, I taught many young women the power of the earth mother, and their connection to their higher truths and their own spirit. She said that you have a past life connection, that you actually lived in England during the Middle Ages. And she said she taught you how to be a midwife. So you were responsible for helping deliver babies. And she said when a child was sick, you also knew how to heal it. And she said that, tell Rachel, she said that she has great gifts of healing still through her that come over from that past life. Okay? So I want you to work with Morgane as your spirit guide. She's a beautiful lady. She's got like long blondish hair with a little bit of gray. She's probably, like, she looks really young. She's probably in age-wise in her mid-50s, but it's hard to tell because she has a beautiful face that never ages. But that's your guide, okay? But call upon her, and it looks like you're going to reconnect to some of the energy, that magical energy from that past life. I hope that helps, Tony. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Judy Winchester Betia, thank you. $4.99. Are there any messages for me from my guides? Thank you. I keep hearing somebody. Hold on. Fletcher, is this for her? Yeah. Judy, I don't know. I'm getting actually a relative coming through. I know you're asking about spirit guides, but I'm actually getting a relative here on your father's side of the family back here. And this feels like it's the grandmother on the father's side trying to come through. And I just get this woman coming in, and she keeps saying, she said, yes, she said, I'm trying to get her attention. And she said, no urgency. She said, it's not an emergency. She just wants to say hello. But I'm getting her. And she said, there are a few other people back here for you. So all I'm getting is a hello from this grandmother on the father's side. I'm sorry, I can't get more on her. I'm also getting around you. There's another person trying to come. There's a man that's coming in here for you. He gives you the name of Philip. And it's funny, he talks with, it sounds like almost a German accent. He says, I'm Philip. And he said that when he was alive, he said that he was an artist. And he said, I was a painter. He says, I'm Philip, and I painted the mountains of Switzerland. And he says that he's helping you open your artistic talent as well. And he's also talking to me about the months of July and August for you. And it looks like around that time, there's going to be some transition around you in a financial area, a new work. And he said, tell her to be creative, and then she will be blessed. So this transition may even bring you into more work where you're doing something more creative. But call on Philip. He's working with you. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. OHN Samputs. I can't say these long names. Hello, Bob. I'm wondering if there are any messages for Suzanne from Les Weaver. I would love to know if he's okay. It would be a real treat to know the name of my primary guide. I have to be honest, I'm not picking up Les. I like to be honest. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I'm just not getting anything about that. But in terms of your spirit guide, I do pick up around you. You got strong angelic presences here. And I'm getting an angel. The name sounds like Ormiel, O-R-M-I-E-L. Ormiel is one of your guides. And he's helping you with your gifts. You actually have a healing gift. I don't know if you're aware of this. But he keeps showing me what I call gloves of light coming off the hands. So Ormiel is channeling energy through you with your hands. And I want you to kind of remember that, because like when you're sitting with someone, you just put your hand on them. And I feel like there's a gift of healing, but Ormiel's around you. I also hear Doris Stokes back here. And she said that she's working with you. The word she says is to receive the vibration of the higher spirit. I think that you're opening a gift of channeling here. And not only will you channel healing, I'm getting like messages that come through you as well. So Doris is going to help you with clairaudience and channeling, and Ormiel's helping with healing. Anyways, I'm so sorry I can't get Les Weaver in. I can't always just command people. I wish I could, but if something comes through later, I'll let you know. Sometimes that happens. The spirit will come in later in the show. But anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for your donation. I hope you'll still be here. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Sherman Freeman, are there any messages for me at this time? Hi, Sherman. You know, I'm getting around you here beautiful blue light. This tells me that you're in a place of open communications. And I feel like the next 3 to 4 months here for you, it's all about connecting to people. You may find that you even get a job interview, because I'm getting like you talking to people. And it's funny because it doesn't feel necessarily like a formal interview. It's more like you're hanging out with people and they say, oh, what are you into? You start talking. Somebody says, oh, you know, I might need somebody with those skills, like they have a job offer for you. So I want you to be open to being social, to be mixing with people, because they're showing it's that mixing connection that is opening the connection for you to be blessed, okay? So yeah, I hope that helps a little bit for you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, because I just look at the time here. I'm so sorry to have to cut short. I have to have a dinner, and then I've got to go somewhere with my mom tonight. So I'm going to wrap this up. But I am so honored that you guys took the time to come out. And we're going to be, just so you know, we'll be having more videos. We're going to still do our video every day. And so tomorrow's Wiccan Wednesday. Make sure to be here for that. And we'll make it happen. Thank you again for all your support on my website situation. I will let you know. But if you've enjoyed what you've seen tonight, please help me out. Tell YouTube you love Psychic Bob. Give me thumbs up, like this video, favorite it, share it. You can post this video anywhere once it processes, on your website, on your Facebook, on your Twitter, wherever you want to put it. And, you know, let me know that you support my channel by doing that, and subscribe if you can. I would love to have you here. So tomorrow's Wiccan Wednesday. We'll have something fun and mystical. Just be here. If you do want to get on my schedule for a private reading, call my office number. My website is down. That number will be below this video. Number 703-825-3929. Or you can write to me at my email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Psychic Bob Hickman is all one word. PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. That'll be below. I would love the chance to get down and sit down with you. You know, private reading is a lot more in depth than what we get here. Here's just a few messages. But in your private reading, we're going to sit down. We're going to get in depth your whole soul journey. We're going to look at your past, your present, your future, identify your spirit guides, all of that, and answer all your questions as well. A lot of you have had private sessions with me, and you know I do give an awful lot in the hour. And so many of you have said how much it's helped you. And I'm so honored. So if I can be a further service, please reach out to me and let me know. Okay. I love you guys. Oh, I got another last minute donation. Hold on. Let me see if I can get something for you. Last one, Pacifica Aurora. Thank you for your donation. By the way, thank you to everybody who's been donating. It's very kind of you. Hola, Psychic Bob. I just need help and clarity with combining my spiritual life path with my new job search. I would love to know where to start. Well, you know, you definitely have a few different energies here. You have a psychic theme, you have a communicator, and you have a healer. I'd like you to start. First of all, I keep getting literally you connected to a bookstore or like a metaphysical store. And I think if you could find, if there's like a metaphysical store, gracias, hermano. Thank you so much. I love the Spanish. Sounds so cool. Like even a botanica. If you speak Spanish, that would be very good. Botanicas will allow you to come in and do work. But I feel like you want to put yourself out in the public. And I know that sounds a little scary, but I'm telling you, if you just push it out, you'll make it. Okay. But you kind of got to step out. Another option I'd like you to do is that I feel like you would be very good at doing psychic phone readings. Now, I know a lot of people go, oh, psychic phone reading. No, they're all very legitimate. I've met many psychic phone readers who are true good psychics, but they start out through phone work, and it allows a path to open for them. Okay, so I want you to kind of think about, you know, and this is the thing, I say this lovingly, Pacifica. I feel like your challenge is that you're afraid right now. And it is a little scary. But you know what? I'll tell you as a professional psychic, When I went out into the public the first time to do readings, I was absolutely terrified. But my fear only lasted about 5 minutes. And once I got into the reading, I was like in tune with the spirit. Remember, it's the spirit that does all the work. You're just the vessel. So you don't have to worry if you're perfect. You just have to let spirit come through. And I see you doing very well with your psychic work. As I said, you have a communicator and a developer. And I would also like you to explore maybe even life coaching, because there's a lot of people who their readings, a lot of people like their needs are kind of that borderline between needing a psychic and needing a life coach. And both of those will be great adjuncts to your skill set. Anyways, I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you for your donation. Blessings. Guys, I have to wrap it up. I'm so sorry. I love all of you. We'll be back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. And in the meantime, may all of you always blessed be.